Sipping and tripping it, sipping and tripping it, yeah. Sipping and tripping it, sipping and tripping it, yeah. Sipping and tripping, yeah. Sipping and tripping it, yeah. Then you on my shop. Sipping and tripping, yeah. Sipping and tripping it.
That's the one.
Boom.
Hello, Sippin' and Trippers. Welcome to a special edition of Sippin' and Trippin'.
Yes.
With our guest, Eli Liberty.
Boom.
Now, if you guys have watched the show the past 3 weeks.
3 weeks now?
3 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are, well, actually, this will be the 4th week.
This will be the 4th week.
You guys have been hearing me talk about Eli Liberty.
When I tell you, you've been all up and through Sippin' and Trippin' Studios.
That's a blessing.
Since the night y'all met, that magical evening.
She is so messy.
Playing all the music and watching videos and just introducing you to us and the world.
And your brother.
Oh my God. Well, thank you so much. I'm glad that it's enjoyed.
Oh, no, you understand. I was going through it, right? And I listened to Just Fine. I was about to say quits because I was going through it again. And I was Just Fine. I was like, oh my God, why did he steal my diary from me? How does he know this? I've been going through this. Who told him this? And then I was okay, I love this song, so I'm going to stay right here on this song. I'm not going to switch. And then I'm driving the car, and it started going into a shuffle. And I'm just like, oh my God, I love everything.
Oh, amen.
Like, legit.
That's such a blessing.
It was on shuffle, and I was like, I love everything. Like, literally, the last 2 weeks, I'm listening to Elastic. That's right now. That's smooth right now.
Oh.
You know, you got to move on to the moods.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
And everybody around me, they start to sing along with me. I'm looking like, why are y'all singing? Who told y'all to sing this? How do y'all know? And it was like, because you keep it on repeat. I say, oh.
Right. It's all you've been playing.
Yeah.
Yeah. I kind of got that bad right now.
Oh, cracking up.
Tell us
I'm the same way.
Tell us about yourself. What kind of music do you make? What's your speed? What's your artistry? Who is Eli Liberty?
All right, so, well, good morning. This is Eli Liberty speaking. I am a rhythm and pop artist from Chicago, Illinois. And I consider it to be rhythm and pop because instead of it just being like R&B or just it being pop, you know, I like to touch like all different genres because of my different inspirations. I love writing songs about love, but really just like songs about real life and songs that are relatable to everyday situations that everybody's gonna go through or like has gone through. Because sometimes people need it and you never know. So I just write what's on my heart.
Me, I needed it. I needed to call it quits. I needed to. Yeah. Sometimes you need that extra push.
Sometimes you do. So what are some of the inspirations? What are some of like the instances of things that'll happen that'll kind of put your pen to paper? Like what causes you, what sparks your creativity?
Literally every day I write something. So like whether it's good or it's bad, I'll just write like a random thing down. If something winds up happening to me that's bad, like I'll write how I felt in that moment. Or sometimes like just random lines will hit me and I'll just be like, okay, that's good. I'm gonna use that later. And then after that I just like compile everything. But it's literally just like my everyday situations and experiences that I pull from.
Okay. So when did you start singing?
I started singing when I was like 5 years old. I was always watching like Michael Jackson, and we were watching
I did.
Usher, and then eventually Chris Brown came out, and like he was like closer to my age, and I was just like, oh my god, like I can actually do this in real life. So then I started getting a little bit more serious. But I've been singing since I was like 5 years old, singing and dancing and acting. But
Okay.
I
Triple threat.
yeah, I try. But yeah, I really started getting more serious with singing about 3 years ago, and then that's when I put out my first album.
Okay.
I've listened to everything so far. I even listened to you and your brother sing together,
Oh.
which you have a twin brother, and I love twins. Now, why? So you decided to do like a solo thing? Oh, excuse me. A solo thing, and that like a group with your brother?
um, no, I wasn't in a group. I don't. Yeah, I don't have a.
Oh, baby. So, question: who are your musical inspirations?
Um, I always say that I'm like a mix of Ariana Grande, Chris Brown, and then just Korean pop music in general.
Ooh, all
Because
the
I get a
Korean
rage.
pop
lot of
is
my
very
inspiration
hot
from.
right now.
It is.
Oh yeah,
It's all the rage.
yeah. I get a lot of my inspiration from Korean pop music, and then I love the topics that Ariana Grande talks about all the time. She sings about love and everything. Of course, like we're moon babies, so it's like yeah, that makes sense as well. And then Chris Brown, his whole performance aspect. So it's like I take those little pieces of everybody and I just make them into what Eli is.
Yeah, Chris Brown is an amazing performer, singer.
Amazing.
I don't understand how he puts an album out with 1,000 songs on it, and he just has like he still his brain just keeps moving. And put like I would hate to sleep with him at night.
Oh wow.
Could you imagine that?
Right.
Oh God.
He's the goat. He's definitely the goat.
No, he is. Like I bet he doesn't sleep. Like Kanye doesn't sleep.
So what was kind of breaking into the industry per se like for you? Like how did you kind of get out there to get your music on the streaming platforms and get albums out and get videos out and kind of to where you're at now?
Ooh, when I was younger, it was pretty hard because I was like a lot more shy.
Mm-hmm.
But now I've just kind of learned like you have to literally talk to everybody because you never know who
You never
you
know.
never know who is going to like your music. So it's
Right.
like me just like making sure that I speak to people, and really just like showing how passionate I am about it, and then like hoping that my passion like drips onto whoever I'm talking to, and they enjoy as much as me.
That is
That's not
amazing.
bad.
What? So have you ever did any artists that you sung their music live?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Have you ever did a artist music live like a Ariana Grande cover or something like that?
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Ariana Grande, she's like one of the main artists that I'll do a cover of. But I've also done covers of Chris Brown, Khalid, Charlie Puth. So yeah, I do a pretty wide range, but I do love going to Ari the most. Oh,
And
Janae
what's your
Aiko.
favorite song to cover by her, by Ariana?
One last time.
Okay,
That's my favorite song by her in general.
that is a good song.
Now, serious
Yeah.
question. What are your
Mm.
thoughts on karaoke?
On
Because
karaoke.
some people will say that it is like a lesser form of singing. I personally love it, but that's just me.
I think the karaoke is dope. It's like I don't think the singing has to be like a serious thing all the time for people who are like not making it serious. So it's like, go have fun, like turn up. Like,
Yeah,
like even
I,
singers, we want to relax some days too.
right.
Cause we got them notes and all that kind of stuff. And it's like sometimes we just want to be like, hey, hey, hey. So
Absolutely.
I mean, I love me some karaoke. I always feel like somebody. I mean, I'm not going to do it.
Right. Like, wait,
well, why
But
not?
I also feel like you never, like you said, you never know when you're gonna meet somebody. So I feel like if you can sing, you should be at karaoke giving a show
true.
because this could be your opportunity. You never know. You might
That's
become
very true.
famous. And in the world we live in now with social media, you never know what's gonna go viral.
That's true.
Right.
Very true.
And people will find you very quickly.
Oh, they will.
Hmm.
So if you were not singing, what would you be doing?
I would still be doing something in entertainment. I feel like entertainment in general is my overall calling. Um, but if I wasn't singing, I think that I would probably focus really heavy on acting.
Acting. I could
I
see you
would
in some
definitely focus
movies.
heavy on acting.
I could see it. Black Panther 2.
I'm cracking up. That's a
Oh, Black
dream.
Panther.
Right?
I could see it. I
That's
could
a
see it.
dream.
I mean, I look at Tyler Perry's life and I'd be like, nothing is impossible.
That is very true.
You
That's
go
very
from
true.
being at the bottom of life and being forgot about
Hmm.
to getting a couple dollars and renting a stage out to being the biggest black owned only person owning a
Hmm.
movie stadium like the
Yeah.
child. And Taylor
Hmm.
Swift, and he's gonna get fined now. Have you noticed that?
No.
He's gonna no, no.
No. Still Tyler Perry. Still Medea. But
Hey
That's
Tyler.
he's
funny.
doing his thing. Okay.
Hi Tyler.
Shout out to Tyler Perry. Hello. How you doing?
I'm trying to get a job,
Yeah, you going for it.
but
Yes, you
not
are.
on one of the shows.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So
Cracking
Eli,
up.
um,
Good morning.
are you local to Chicago? Did you grow up in the area or are you from somewhere else?
I'm from Chicago, and then I
Okay.
lived in Atlanta for 8 years, and I just
Oh
moved
wow.
back.
Okay. I heard Atlanta's kind of like the mecca of
It's Black Hollywood.
black music these days. Black Hollywood, Black Motown, they call it now. Did you get
Yeah,
any like
Most of always been
connections
black.
down there?
I actually did. So I met a lot of different people at different radio stations as well as different recording studios.
Hmm.
My manager lives in Atlanta. Hey Shantae, if you're
She's an
on,
Oh,
angel.
oh yeah, she was on point. She was like, "Look, we need to list questions. This is call time." She was on
Ready. Reggie.
I love her so much.
She
She's
made,
like my big sister some days and my mom some days. So it's
it.
like,
she
yeah.
inspired me. I told Dana, I said, I don't want to talk to nobody no more. I need a manager now.
Hmm. That part.
I need a manager.
Please have my
I
people
said,
call
I
your
need me a
people.
Shantae.
Okay,
I'm
For
cracking
real.
up.
on
Yeah,
it.
I said, you
she
got a
stays
sister?
on it. She stays on it. But she connected me to people in Atlanta, and then of course through social media, like I'm always talking to more people and everything. So
Nice.
yeah.
So I have a question, which I think I know the answer to already.
Uh-oh.
But
Mhm.
who would you like to sing with? Like,
Ariana Grande.
Yeah.
I knew. I know. I knew. See, I want to make a song with Adele.
Mm.
I feel like our voices would
Mm.
match really well.
Oh yeah. Especially
Okay.
because she sings like very
Okay.
loud,
Okay.
so we wouldn't hear you as much. So that would be
Oh,
nice.
but you know who else? Who else though? I think that me and The Weeknd will probably get a good song, and I think that I would love to do a song with Doja Cat.
Ooh.
See, I want to see you with K Michelle.
Oh Lord.
With K Michelle, really?
See, that's my favorite. So if y'all two came together, I would probably just like die somewhere
It
like
would
that.
make sense though. Like to have we can make a song about Pisces or something like that.
There you go.
Ooh.
Pisces. Ain't she?
She a
Is she from
Pisces.
Atlanta too?
No,
No.
she's
She's
from
from
Memphis.
There.
No, Memphis. She's from
She's from
Memphis,
Memphis.
right?
There we
She's
go.
from Memphis. She went to school in Florida.
It's the South, you
Yeah.
know.
You know,
Yeah. I love K Michelle though.
I love
And that's
her
my
too.
Pisces sis.
She's
Mm.
an angel. I love her. Hey, Kim.
Yeah.
Kim, she follows us. Hey, girl.
Ooh,
Um, what is the most useless talent that you have?
that's such a
I'm
random
very
question.
well, I don't know if it's useless, but like I'm very good at like it's kind of weird. Like I'm good at predicting times. Like I don't have to look at a clock to know what time it is usually.
Oh.
And
Oh,
it's like, yeah, it's really weird. Like if somebody would just ask me like what time it is, I'll just say like a random number and then I usually wind up being right. Or if I'm thinking in my head, like, I bet it's like so and so o'clock. And then I'll look and I'm like, okay.
see, I'm
So
horrible at that. I wake up in the
but it's
morning.
like why? Like why do I have that? Like
No, that's like a great. That's
It's a
great
talent,
though.
right? It's a
That's
talent.
great because I wake up in the morning. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. It's at 5 o'clock, and it's like noon.
Wow.
Oh,
Wow.
I used to be so good at this waking up thing.
Wow.
I'm so horrible at it.
I'm
I used
cracking
to,
up.
what? We have somebody in the audience. It's our floor manager. Well, our ex floor manager. Now he getting fired.
Oh.
Oh no.
He over here laughing at me.
Live on camera.
Live on, what
Okay.
Beyonce said?
Somebody getting fired.
Hey.
Just like that.
Lord have mercy. That is too much. Oh wow, I wasn't even remembering these questions, and I hit some of them.
You did. You did. You did good.
Call me Wendy.
I would not call you Wendy.
So what would be kind of your message to anybody that's looking to get into not just music, but let's say anything creative, like acting or performance or anything? What would kind of be your message to that person?
I would say just stay true to who you are exactly. Like, don't feel like you have to change yourself just because of the things that you see around you. Um, I've been through that, and it was hard to break out of. So really, just like be out the gate exactly who you are, and confident and
Mm-hmm.
authentic, and don't be afraid to be vulnerable too.
Mm.
So I know that you said that you're like a little shy. So before you perform, are you nervous?
Not, I don't really get nervous until like, so like the whole day I won't be nervous, and then like literally right when like I'm about to go out, then I'm like, oh fuck, like what am I about to do? What's the first move? I don't know none of my lyrics. Like,
Right.
and then I'll start like my dancers will tell you, like I did a concert last year for my release party, and then I was just like so like I was freaking out, and I just was like throwing myself into walls. I was like, oh my god, like what is going on? Like
Oh my
and
god.
everybody's like, Eli, like you got to calm down. I'm like, no, but I be needing it. I feel like I be needing stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't get nervous until that last second.
See, I totally get you right there. I perform as well, and right before I
Okay.
go on stage, I get so nervous, but I used to be very angry all day and be very snappy, and I was told by somebody that I was angry and I needed to change my life around.
Was
Her
that person
her
Dana?
her anxiety about performing came out in the form of being very short with everyone who was around her.
I'm
So we had to
cracking
have a
up.
discussion about that. Um, she got better.
I'm a hundred
I
percent better.
kind of
Yeah.
I'm a
like I
hundred
kind of
percent
do
better.
that.
360.
I get dressed by myself now.
Thou art delivered.
I-
I'm
Thou
cracking
art
up.
delivered.
I kind of do that. Like I get like really, really quiet, but that's usually just like if I'm singing certain songs,
Mm-hmm.
then I know like I can't like be trying to like yell over the music and stuff like that, talk to folks. But yeah.
Do you have any songs? I'm sure most of them do, since you write them and they're kind of connected to them. You know what I mean? But do you have any particular song of yours that once you start like singing it and getting into it, it instantly takes you back to that moment that you first thought about it or first wrote it down or something like that?
Yeah. So it's a song on He Cried Pink Neptune, Divine.
Mm-hmm.
To this day, I can't sing Divine
oh,
like straight through without like getting emotional. Like I don't cry or nothing, but like I just be like I get like really, really emotional
Yeah.
with Divine in particular. Um yeah. Yeah. That's like the main one that just
Yeah.
always
so I have
hits.
it on repeat for the next week now.
Yeah. That's always I've seen it in other performers, so that's always a curious question of mine because it's just as a listener, I know that there are like certain songs you hear a certain song that'll bring back a childhood memory or to bring back that one time you broke up with so and so and you was ready to kill them and all that
Right.
stuff. So yeah,
Right. And then I wrote 2 whole albums about nothing but my relationships. So it's like, yeah, I'm stuck. Like
And can I say I love your vision and your videos.
thank you.
Like
Thank you.
first of all, I love like I never liked pink until I started watching your visuals. Like it was so many pinks on top of pink, but it's like it all blended and it made sense. Then like so, mind you, I started to listen to the music first, and then I found the videos afterwards. So in my head, I
Okay.
kind of knew what you would be doing, but then I'm like, oh my god, he dancing, he is cutting up. And then I call it quits video. I love the acapella version. That's my favorite.
Oh, thank you.
You was stabbing and getting stabbed and
Oh my
people
Jesus.
died. I was like, oh my God, is this Kill Bill? Y'all gotta go watch the videos now.
And I love Kill Bill too. That's actually one reason why I did the video like that. I love Kill Bill.
I
It's one of my
felt it.
favorite movies.
I felt it. I said, this is
Yeah.
Kill Bill right now. I was like, and then and just fine. I felt like we were on a different planet. And I was like, okay, come on,
Perfect.
choreography. Make me want to go, learn me a little dance or something.
Ooh, you should.
I mean, I can do it. See, I can dance enough to get by in life.
Uh-huh.
It's like swimming. Like I can't swim, but I won't drown. You know what I mean? Like I won't drown.
Like I could do the in sync dances back in the
Okay,
day. Bye bye
that's
bye.
that's a talent.
I can
Okay.
do all that.
Yeah.
I perform. I can do what I do on stage.
True.
Now
Okay.
that's another being. No, that's not me.
That's very true.
Which takes me to my next question. Do you see yourself being different from the Eli at a home and the Eli on stage?
Oh, it's definitely different. But I have like so many different facets to me anyway. So it's like
More facets.
you never know who I'm gonna be what day.
See, I'm
So
not
it's
the only
like,
one that's crazy.
yeah. You said what?
I said I'm not the only one that's crazy. Because I switched from
I'm
minute to
cracking
minute.
up.
I would like legit. I would be in a room full of people enjoying myself. Then 1 second later, I'm like, I'm ready to go. Where is my purse? Where's my lip gloss?
I'm cracking
It's
up.
time to go. What time
I'm
is it?
cracking
Oh, the
up.
party's over.
But yeah, like even with my albums, like the reason why I named them like Hikar Pink Neptune and Hikar Pink Venus is because there's it's like the vibe of the album, but also like the vibe of like the person. Like Neptune is a person, and then Venus is a person. Like Neptune is my aloof and like always lovey-dovey, like always like like the hopeless romantic. That's Neptune. And then Venus, all those songs are about like self-love. So it's like, like I'm very like always positive and like,
Right.
like really big on self-love and making sure that you love yourself and like, just like making sure that everybody is just like a whole person on their own versus like trying to reach out so much like Neptune.
Right. Oh, you over here preaching now. I felt that.
Cracking up.
I felt that.
Okay.
I did because I've been telling you that for like the last 2 weeks. You have to be complete within yourself before you can look to someone else. Hello. You are two
Most
separate
definitely.
entities coming together. You can't be half a person because then you don't know what you want. That part. You're gonna get this man or this woman and you don't know what to do with them. That part. They don't know what to do with you. That part. Yeah. I know.
Right. Exactly.
I can write a book.
And you definitely should already be whole by the time you like try to get another person anyway. Because it should never be like people have this like thing of like trying to fix people, but we can't make that our responsibilities.
No. If they mama
we have to
do
just
it,
make each other better versus like trying to like fix each other. So like that's
Upgrade.
where I went with Venus versus Neptune. He's just like, oh no, I'm gonna do anything. Like I don't care. But Venus is like, nah, no.
So you definitely just described me and Dana into different facets of your personality. I'm not gonna say who's who, but you were thinking it.
Was I?
You should have been.
Probably. It's not like y'all need to go listen to this music, child, to get some of that self-help, some of that self-love. That's what it sounds like.
Please do.
Now,
listen in order. Watch all the videos in order. They're both visual albums too.
Oh, perfect. Yeah. So set aside some time for that.
Which I do.
Turn up.
I take time for review.
Now, this would not be a real interview without some salacious questions that we didn't send you in advance.
I'm terrified.
I don't even have these questions.
So
I'm terrified.
Don't be. They won't be that bad. And you can always plead the fifth if you want to. But we're gonna look at you sideways.
I'm scared. I don't know what's going on.
So,
okay, I'm shook.
Things that I thought of in my head. So breaking, kind of getting into the music industry, as they like to call it. Have you come across anything like mad shady or like bogus? Like, inquiring minds want to know, because that's all you kind of hear about is like the dark side of breaking into the industry and fame and all that stuff. So have you had any experiences like that so far, or no?
Right now in this moment?
This is
These
the one.
questions.
This is the first one.
These questions right here. This is the moment, the dark side.
Lord.
I would say that I would say that probably everybody has had like a moment like that. What I do though is I just try to turn everything that's like negative into positive though. Cause it's like even if one person is like giving me shade, it's like 10 more people that are gonna be like, yo, like you're amazing.
Hello.
So it's like, yeah, like I run into it, but it's like, I don't really dwell on it or think about it too much.
That was a very press release answer. That was perfect. You thought you was scared for no reason. Super scared for no reason.
I've been press trained for a very long time. Self press trained.
Hello, that's what I'm gonna say. I'm ready.
Exactly.
I am ready for Wendy Williams' couch.
True, because that's gonna be the one. You'll know you made it. You'll know you made it when you can sit on Wendy's couch and be like, Wendy ain't as bad as Slipping and Tripping was.
She raised us.
Wendy raised us.
Cracking up.
Salacious question number 2.
I don't know none of these questions for the record.
This was not super salacious, but this is more like pop idol, pop star-ish. So let me get in character real quick, like I'm like a real interviewer and stuff with my microphone.
Hey, Barbara.
So Eli, is there anyone special in your life right now, or no? Are you single? That was the microphone. I was trying my acting.
I'm cracking up.
It's not for you. I gave him alcohol. I'm sorry. We're not supposed to give him alcohol before noon.
After 7 p.m. Oh, fifth. Oh, okay. See. 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth.
I was like, high five.
Nope.
I was like, oh, high five.
Fifth. He pleads the fifth. All right, y'all. So, you know what? You got to keep guessing. You got to keep listening to figure it out, I guess.
Exactly. Maybe it'll be on my next single.
You never know. You never know.
He said next single.
Oh.
I'll read between lines.
See what you did. You're dumb. I see what you did there. Okay.
So I know that you have a concert coming up on Friday. What is the inspiration behind the concert? I'm gonna leave the salaciousness alone.
Oh, that's all the salaciousness I got.
I'm cracking up. So the inspiration behind the concert is the Harvest Moon. So originally what I was doing was I was going to have a concert every 3 months. Okay. Like a live concert every 3 months, but then Rona. So the theme of all the concerts was going to be mess it all up. But the theme of all the concerts was going to be naming them all different moon phases. And on the 30th is the harvest moon that's rising. So
that's the one we gotta recharge our crystals.
Yeah, we gotta recharge our crystals.
So that's the harvest.
We just got into crystals.
It's gonna be so dope. I'm excited. Like I'm very excited about it.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to watch. It'll be my first time watching you do it. Even though I didn't watch everything on YouTube already. I'm trying to know more about you than you know about yourself.
Oh wow!
I mean, tripping. We are an entertainment news podcast.
It's for the craft.
I have to dig and find everything out.
Journalism.
I can find out. I know everything.
That's what he's saying. So tell us, how can we watch the concert? Where's the concert going to be? What's the details?
All right, so the concert is going to be on YouTube, and it's going to start at 7 o'clock.
Okay, what day?
Friday.
Oh, Friday.
Friday, 30th. Boom, 7 p.m.
Same day as Ariana Grande Positions release.
Ooh.
Yep.
Which I'm very excited about too.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be good. That's gonna be a good one.
Yeah,
I'm excited for it.
It's gonna be really good.
I'm excited for it. So now you're gonna be jumping on stage. You're gonna have the Ariana whole track list in your head.
I'm cracking up.
We'll listen to Ariana Grande later.
That part.
That's what we'll do.
Yeah, we'll listen to Ariana later.
You first, then you listen to Ariana Grande later.
Exactly.
We'll reflect on it.
Exactly. Exactly.
See how that worked out? It ain't got good.
Won't he do it?
So,
okay, cool.
When you perform on Friday, are you doing a mix of both albums or just the last album?
It's gonna be a mix. It's gonna be a mix of both. I'm gonna make sure that I tell an abridged version of the visual album.
Okay.
I hope I didn't say too much because I don't want to get beat up. But yeah.
Oh,
I missed it.
why are we getting beat up? What's going
He said he gonna
on?
get beat up.
Oh
Yeah,
Bro, you just say
hopefully I
enough.
didn't say too much.
no.
Bro, you just say enough.
Uh-oh. There's that fifth. Look, fifth. See the fifth again. Fifth. That's the one right there. I'm excited though. I'm very excited for it. I love to see people uh, comfortable in displaying their talent and the joy that they find in it. And
Thank you.
that's one of the best things I feel like about not only music but being creative. Period is to watch somebody just kind of live in their craft and love it so much. It's inspiring. So I am very excited to see that.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm excited to share.
I'm excited to witness.
Hmm.
Why you looking at me like that?
I was agreeing.
The shit.
Have you had like a stalker fan yet? Like at all? Have you had anybody that just like popped up outside of a venue at night or like somehow figured out the hotel room or anything like that? Because you might have one.
I'm cracking up.
Just saying.
No, I've never experienced that before.
No.
So I don't have to worry
But
about nobody else being outside with me. Okay, we good.
Also,
We good.
when my music really started like getting more like traction, Rona was like already like
Yeah.
So it's like I haven't really been able to perform and stuff. Like I haven't really been able to perform the new album like that
Okay.
at all. So I'm
So
like
no crazy
I'm really
fans
just
here?
thirsty to like yeah.
So
You
it's
said
no
what?
crazy fans outside next to me, so I could jump out of the bushes. I ain't gotta worry about nobody else jumping out with me. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Oh Lord.
I'm cracking up.
Listen, you see how he ambushed you in the store? You should be used to this already.
It was not an ambush.
No, it
It's so
wasn't.
It was not.
it's totally fine. It
It was
was fun. It
strategic.
was fun.
Do you have any other questions?
So we know that. So we know that the concert's coming up on Friday, which we're excited about. But what's next outside of that?
Good one. Yes.
And the new single called "Fatal Attraction."
um so what's next is I do have a new video that's going to be coming out soon.
Ooh.
Yeah, a couple of different videos, but yeah, I think that's all I can say right now. Because again, I don't know if I'm saying
You don't
too
have
much.
Shantae on your back.
Okay. Shantae is not gonna play with you. She is not gonna
But
play.
I do have a
Yep.
lot of stuff coming though that I'm like really excited about. And I'm just excited to share like these different versions of me. So
Nice. Very nice.
I'm excited.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm so excited.
thank you.
So everybody, make sure everybody listening all around the world, in the
All
universe,
around
make
the
sure you
world.
guys are following Eli Liberty. Make sure you guys are streaming his music on all streaming platforms.
Yes.
Make sure you guys are supporting
That part.
all you sippers. Make sure y'all supporting. Okay.
Yes.
Please do.
Got one job.
We will put some links in the description of the video or in the
Yes.
comments to your social media platforms so y'all can go check him out. The boy is talented.
Very much
And
so.
he
sing, he dance,
personally kind of I feel like I'm one of those people that's kind of like a snob. I don't want to say a snob when it comes to music.
he acts.
But it's just like if you cute, you cute. But sometimes some people don't have it. Some people just don't.
You don't understand.
And I will say that.
No,
I'm cracking up.
I'm not going to lie.
Well, thank you. That means a lot then.
When I listen to your music, right? I will listen to it for a few days, and I told Dana, I said, girl, guess what? I listened to it. He was like, okay, and I said, it's good. I like it. So I played it for him, and you would think it's my song. 'Cause I'm over here watching him listen to the music like, what is he going to say? And he was like, yeah, I like it. Send me the link. And I was like, no, I'm not going to send you a link. Mind
I'm
your
cracking
business.
up.
I shared eventually, okay? I shared.
It's good. You are very talented, and
Thank you so much.
So
That's
we
a
want to thank
blessing. I'm just
you so
glad.
much for coming to Sipping and Tripping. Next time we got to
Thank
get
you
you
for
back in the
having me.
studio. And
Oh,
we're
definitely.
excited for Friday.
Yes. Very excited.
Turned up, 7 p.m.
Yay.
I will be there at 6:59 waiting.
She's gonna be pirating the concert with her little camcorder.
A horrible person. He's
Like we're in the movie
I am
theater.
not. I speak truth.
But we thank you so much for coming on the Sipping and Tripping. And
Thank y'all for
make sure everybody is
having
following
me.
Eli Liberty. There will be links below and above and side to side.
Yes,
Let's
absolutely.
hear Ariana Grande song side to side.
Hey,
Come on, Ariana. I didn't even know I did that.
Turn up.
But yes, you guys make sure that you guys are following, liking, and loving Eli Liberty everywhere. Make sure you guys are voting for him on Pop Smash
Eli Liberty
weekly.
_
His song "Just Fine" is on the charts for 45 weeks, I believe this week is. So make sure that you guys
46 is this week, and I'm
are,
number
46
7
coming
this
up.
week.
Yep. So make sure that you guys are voting and liking it, loving it, and if you listen to music, you like music. If your ears work, you're gonna love it.
That's true.
Period.
That's very true. Yeah.
My heart. Thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. We really enjoyed it.
Thank you guys for having me, and I'm really appreciative. Thank you.
Of course.
Well, we are. This is more
course.
for me than anything.
Well,
all right, y'all. Thank you so much. And we will see you guys tomorrow. We won't. Today. Today is Wednesday. Industry talk. Wendy does it all the time. So we will see you guys today. Right now. For Sipping and Tripping. Hey.
Let's get to the hot topics now. How about that?
Hot topics.
Hot topics. All right. Let's go.
Hey!
So we gotta get to these hot topics, girl.
That part.
That was mine.
Oh, no, it's not.
This is.
Oh.
This is yours right here in my hand.
Okay.
Y'all know we be talking.
That part.
So did you guys like our interview?
It was
with
nice.
Eli Liberty.
Yes, thank you, Eli. Thank you,
Eli.
you
so much. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Please make sure y'all go check him out. The concert is coming up, and it's on a Friday. I remember that.
This Friday.
You right. The 30th. Boom.
Yep.
On YouTube. So follow him on YouTube. He'll be live on YouTube doing his concert, doing his ones and twos. It was very nice talking to him. It was very nice. Very nice young man. Hey, girl.
Let's get to these hot topics, girl.
We got to get in these hot topics.
Let's get to these topics.
We shall, yes.
So, baby, Drake's 34th birthday was a scandal, a crime, and a shame.
Oh, no.
Yeah, baby, it's been making all of the blogs, but for the wrong reasons.
Oh, no.
People were saying, what kind of fucking menu was this? And they were, they said Drake has like the 9th grader taste.
What do you have, chicken fingers and fries?
No, are you ready for the, wait, so look at, they said, how are you rich? And this is your menu. So they gave us a exclusive picture of Drake's menu. We have it exclusively.
Ooh.
It says first.
Uh-huh.
First it says, happy birthday, Drake.
Boom.
And it says first.
Mm-hmm.
Fried calamari with a side of red sauce.
Okay.
Sushi platter, spicy tuna, California and cucumber avocado rolls.
Okay.
They're doing good so far. What's wrong with that?
It's not bad.
They said Caesar salad.
Okay.
Romanian lettuce.
Okay.
Garlic croutons, Parmesan dressing.
Oh.
What is wrong? Okay. And then they said you get a baby kale salad with dried fruit, cabbage, pistachios, poppy seed dressing.
Okay. Either salad.
Okay.
Which one?
And so the second, this is the last half of it. You ready for it?
So this must be the
chicken.
Is this the main course?
Yep. What's that?
Chicken bolognese
with tomato, Parmesan, steak fritas, with
chimichurri, grilled ribeye, French fries. Okay.
Fried shrimp.
Grilled shrimp.
Oh, sorry, grilled shrimp. Then grilled cauliflower with sun-dried tomatoes, capers, raisins, and parsley.
Okay.
And they kept some of the ingredients for the macaroni. So the macaroni had sun-dried tomatoes, capers, raisin, and parsley as well.
You know what?
And they read for that. But they read that macaroni.
Now, here's the thing. Is it a bad menu? No. It's not a bad menu. I don't think. Is it a menu you would expect multi-millionaire Drake to have at a birthday party dinner?
No.
No. No, I don't think so.
I
wonder if it was served like buffet style.
No, don't say that.
Oh, family style. Oh, no.
No, baby. But they was at my whole thing right here. Before you go to a party anyway, you're always supposed to eat before you get there.
A little bit.
So
why you're not that hungry?
Why ain't you eat?
But still, if I were to do party, if I were to go to Drake party and Drake invite me to party, I'd be like, oh, we finna eat some lobster, we finna eat some crab legs, like we finna have some filet mignon, like we finna live it up. If I got there and saw mac and cheese, I would clown a little bit. I'm sorry, like I would. I
You would clown? For this free meal?
This is what it's not a bad menu, not bad food. The food sounds delicious. I don't know how it was, but whatever. Is it something you would expect Drake to be having at a party?
I mean, I thought you would have like a burger truck or something.
Absolutely not. No.
Walking
I would
tacos.
expect a party like that to be a 7-course fancy dinner.
But what kind of party? What was the atmosphere though?
Well, clearly it wasn't formal.
No.
Not with mac and cheese on the menu, honey.
Well, he spruced it up. It had sun-dried tomatoes, raisins, and capers.
Here's my thing. It's all about the fantasy, right?
Okay.
I'm envisioning in my head stuff that I can't afford would be at this party.
Well, if you could,
I can make that whole menu.
But if you couldn't afford it, I'm not saying you wouldn't have been invited.
Well, yeah, but still.
How you doing?
If you think about a party that a multi-million-dollar recording artist is going to have, you're not going to expect mac and cheese.
Well, I need to set my pussy up because, baby, I'm gonna be having like a burger truck or something like they did on the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
You have a burger truck?
They had what's that burger place we went to in Texas?
In Texas?
Yeah.
Whataburger?
No, not the other one.
It's
a burger place.
One I like.
Yeah, I ain't like it, y'all.
Oh,
like
not
that.
Whataburger. What's the other one?
Well, they
That
had
one.
Yeah, they had that burger place, child.
In-N-Out.
Yep, In-N-Out burgers.
In-N-Out.
They had In-N-Out burgers for everybody,
In-N-Out burgers are fire.
and they had like like a food truck, and they were making the burgers and fries.
Now, here's the thing. If that's kind of like the theme, kind of the look, the zhuzh you're
Well, I
going
mean, they were wearing
for.
ball gowns and stuff in the burgers.
But yeah. That just, I mean, this sounded like like the menu for like a kid's birthday
Well,
party.
forgive me, because when I get rich, I'm gonna get McDonald's on the line.
Oh,
Everybody
baby,
eat fries.
you will get talked about.
Look at, I'm gonna even get them to get like an ice cream machine
And make it broke.
No, and say it don't work. Okay, let's move on.
You're ignorant.
So Wendy Williams is under a lot of scrutiny.
Girl.
Her last 2 shows of last week, Thursday and Friday, they were a little intense. And Dana, I had you watch it.
Yes.
Because I want you to talk about it, because I'm not.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Martell is a very much so Wendy Williams nista.
I am.
Right?
I am.
So let me put it in perspective like this. Our show is called Sipping and Tripping because we do what? We have a couple cocktails, we sip, we trip with y'all, we have fun, we have a good time.
Yep.
Wendy Williams is on at 10 a.m.
Yep, in the morning.
Most of the time, syndicated, right?
Yep.
Nationwide, 10 a.m. Around that time. So these past 2 shows, and Martell let me know that she films Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday are live, right? But then Thursday after the live show, they tape Friday's show. So everybody kind of noticed Thursday's show when it aired, Wendy was a little
Inebriated.
off. I was going to say off.
Okay.
She seemed a little bit inebriated. Now, if y'all know Wendy Williams, y'all know she's had her battles with substance abuse and, addiction, stuff like that. So it was just kind of alarming. And, you kind of watch it because Martell told me, he said, girl, I couldn't even watch the shows because, girl, Wendy drunk. And you could tell she drunk. I'm like, no, you're not drunk.
I legit watched it with you.
Yeah, I'm like, no, you can't. No, she wasn't drunk. Maybe she was a little off. Maybe blah, blah, blah. Maybe she wasn't drunk. He put that show on for me, and I watched 20 minutes of it. And it was a train wreck. She was visibly inebriated. Now, we don't know if it was alcohol. I'll say allegedly inebriated. Boom. We don't know if it was alcohol. We don't know what it was. But you can tell she was intoxicated. We'll say that. Intoxicated. We don't know what with. She was visibly intoxicated.
Allegedly.
Her speech was slurred. She had super long pauses in between her thoughts where she was just like gathering herself. At one point, she played the Shoe Cam song for like 2 minutes just because she liked to hear it. And then she made her floor manager, Suzanne, model and dance.
That's a floor manager and an executive producer of the show. It
was just one of those things where you're just looking like, I can't believe they let her. I can't believe they aired that. I honestly cannot believe they aired that. That's embarrassing.
It was a lot.
It was a lot. It was really bad.
It was a lot. But we're going to get into these topics, y'all, because we didn't have much time tonight. We was doing all of our talking in the interview.
All of our talking. Apparently,
so,
Offset's, Cardi B's husband, still together.
They're back together, man.
Was arrested.
So he was on live, And he said that he was going through, it was like a Trump rally going on.
Okay.
And people like started jumping on his cars and doing the most.
Okay.
So he's like recording like what the hell is going on.
Yeah.
So I guess when some people in the thing, they found out, the celebrity that's Offset, Cardi B husband, you know, the Trump people, they don't like Cardi B. Clearly. So honey, they called the police and said that he was waving a gun at them.
Oh wow.
And
the police came and arrested him.
The police came and, you know, they're telling him to get the car. He's like, I'm not getting out the car. My hands are right here. They was like, put your hands down. He said, no, because y'all already said that there's a gun in this car.
That part.
And if I move my hand the wrong way, you going to kill me.
That part.
Now, there was a gun in the car. There was. But
we can't want for more for you than you want for yourself. We rooted for you. We were all rooting for you.
It was a license. And the guy who had it had a license.
It was somebody else in the car
with him. Okay, with him.
There you go.
We don't pass the side, but they said it was their gun.
Right. It was licensed. It was licensed. Okay.
But there was one in the car. Okay. But nobody was waving it at no crowd.
Right.
He was like, show me who said this.
That part.
Who said it? He said y'all can just come and say somebody said, but I'm telling you people jumping on my car, but y'all not taking that serious. He said somebody's telling you that I allegedly shook a gun in your face.
Right.
But yet you have no proof of it.
That part.
I mean, first of all, it's 2020. Where is the camera?
Somebody had a camera.
So they pulled him up out the car. They opened the doors, pulled him out the car, and then next thing you know, here come Cardi B. She saw it live. She came on, this is my motherfucking husband, bitch. And she was just taking pictures for Instagram, child. So she was in her whole get up.
Oh, wow.
Girl, she came in and cussing their ass out.
Wow.
And they let him go, honey.
They did?
Let him go.
That's good. So was he actually arrested, or did they like cuff him?
No, he wasn't arrested.
They just kind of cuffed him and released him right there?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's because crazy. They couldn't blame him for nothing.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy. This is 2020, y'all.
How about, I've seen somebody post in one of the local groups here to What's Happening in the Rural group or whatever. They posted about all the Trump rallies that go on in one of these podunk ass towns, honey, Plano or Salmonok or one of them. I don't know, baby. Somewhere west of here, where they all drop yee pickup trucks, and they legit like ride together in a line with their flags and shit, and just like with their Trumps. I'm just like, no, that's not the move. That's not the move. Anyway,
everybody, make sure you go out and vote next week, Tuesday. Vote
November 3rd. Boom, Tuesday.
Vote. And how about this? Everybody keeps saying vote. Get out there and vote. How about this? I'm gonna step it up. Vote Trump out.
That part.
How about that? Because everybody keeps saying vote. You might be having people come out the woodwork again and vote for Trump again. No, if you're gonna vote for Trump, stay home.
That part.
Stay home, they cancel it. Okay?
That part. It's canceled.
If you voted against Trump, it's still on.
That part. Vote. That part. Over the weekend, Adele hosted SNL.
She did.
The musical guest was her, who was sickening. She has a new single out called...
Not Adele. It was a singer called Her.
A singer called Her, yes.
Yeah.
The singer, Her. Right. Separate that. Boom. Adele hosted. The musical guest was a singer, Her. Boom.
Okay.
Her has a single out called... Starts with a D... something. It's cute though.
Y'all look it up.
Look it up. I don't remember the name of it. I would remember it. I would put it on downloader, but it's real cute. Starts with a D. It was just released. Anyway, so Adele was hosting, and she started out. Everybody was expecting her because she had this new music in the works, you know, allegedly, and everybody was expecting her to host and be the musical guest. So when it came out that she wasn't the musical guest, she opened up in her monologue and said, you know, I know everybody's expecting me to sing, but the album's not finished yet, and I didn't want to take on the duties of hosting and being a musical guest at the same time.
You know what my favorite thing is when she said, you know, with everything going on in COVID, you can't travel with much, so I only brought half of me.
She did. She said that. That was real cute. That was real cute.
That was cute.
She said, I only brought half of me. This is the half I brought. Because y'all know she was slimmed down, honey. She is bomb. But they remedied the situation because one of the skits, now mind you, I didn't get all the way through the show. I was tired that night. I got about halfway through, turned it off, went to bed. But one of the skits that they did was like a play on The Bachelor where she legit sang like 6 of her songs, just like randomly. They like wrote it into the skit that she sang her songs. So it was cute. You still got to hear Adele sing. I'm sure her slayed. Like I said, I didn't stay up and watch the whole thing, but she's sickening. They did mention that she gave a call out after her performance to end the group in the African country of Kenya or the Congo.
Oh,
I think it's the Congo.
It's
some
Nigeria.
Nigeria. It's some radical militant group that say they're like policing the area, but they're going around doing a whole bunch of shady shit. So everybody's trying to say end it. I think it's called SARS or something like that.
SARS, yep.
Yeah, end SARS. So she gave a shout out to that at the end of her performance. But I'm sure it was sickening. I'm gonna go back and watch the clips, because I do want to see her perform. The new song is cute.
Okay.
Yeah, I do want to see her perform.
So shout out to Adele and her.
Half of Adele.
So let's get a little tea on Mike Tyson.
Oh.
Whoever would have thought that Mike Tyson would be the person to read somebody for filth, for shade, for life, and for love.
He Claudia'd somebody?
He Claudia somebody, child. Now, like, the new thing, y'all, is if somebody reads you really bad, you're like, oh, girl, you just got Claudia.
You got Claudia.
You got Claudia.
Miss Claudia Jordan came on and read Miss Nene Leakes for
filth.
Baby, she read Miss Nene for beyond filth.
Beyond.
For just...
And and a song by her is called Damaged.
There we go. Damaged. There we go.
So baby, Miss Claudia, honey. Oh, she read.
She read.
Mike Tyson has a podcast.
Okay.
With a couple of, like, somebody else or whatever.
Yes.
And it's a football player.
Uh-huh.
And podcast is called Hot Boxing with Mike Tyson.
Hot boxing.
Hot boxing.
That's cute.
Hot box.
No hot
and
box. Maybe they be
so
smoking
I
weed.
heard that, like, huh?
I said maybe they be smoking
Oh,
weed.
no, they smoke weed through the whole time.
Oh, there we go. Appropriate
they're smoking
title.
weed
Hot box.
through the whole thing.
Okay.
It's like lots of blunts going down.
Oh,
going
Jesus.
On. And I was like, oh my God, it's probably going to be stupid. So I'm listening to it, and first of all, from the beginning to the end, I was thoroughly entertained.
Really?
That's like a new podcast I'm listening to now.
Yeah.
Because Mike Tyson is so smart.
He is.
He knows his words. He knows how to use his words. He knows how to speak. He knows how to read. First of all, he told, he started off with Boosie with about 5-10 minutes in. He was like, so, you have a lot to say about the homosexual community.
Oh. Come on, Mike, fight for us.
He said, and it will make some believe that maybe you're fighting and struggling with your own sexuality. That's why you keep voicing your opinion where it doesn't need to be at.
Oh.
He said, so what battles are you fighting?
Oh, come on, Mike.
Baby.
I never knew.
When I tell you that's how he pressed, and when I tell you, Mike came different ways about the subject.
Wow.
It was almost like being put into a corner.
Yeah.
And not being let out.
Wow.
And it wasn't aggressive. It wasn't malice.
Right.
It was very much so, why are you doing this?
Right.
What do you benefit from this?
Right.
How many children do you have?
I never knew that Mike was an ally. I never knew that.
He said, just like this right here, he said, I've had my demons. I'm not a perfect person.
Mm-hmm.
He said, I've made my mistakes.
Mm.
And he said, however, I know when to fall back and to apologize.
Mm.
He said, you need to apologize.
Wow.
He said, you did it in front of the world. You need to apologize in front of the world.
Right.
Not that behind the door shit.
Right.
Mike gave me what I needed, what I wanted, what I required, desired. I lived for.
Okay.
And I was so, I loved it. Like, he pressed him on, like, a lot of shit.
Yeah.
And, like, he even went to it. He was like, oh, so you want your woman to give you threesomes with other women, but what if she doesn't want to have sex with another woman? You want her to pressure you to that? He was like, well, yeah, I can't be faithful to one woman. Mike said, yes, you can. Why can't you be faithful to one woman? Yeah, because ain't nobody never loved me like my mama loved me. And he said this right here. Ooh, y'all ready for this? This is word right here. He said, she cannot love you like your mom loves you. He said, your mom loves you for your survival.
That part.
She loves you for her survival.
That part.
You will never find somebody to love you like your mom.
No, it's
You
two different
will
types
not.
of love.
He said, however, what you cannot do is make people do things and run tests to be for your love.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe he even told the boy, he said, so how did your friend show
Was he
you?
like on the show?
Who?
Boosie.
Oh, yeah, Boosie was on the show.
Oh!
Getting ready because he was like, he's a big Michael Tyson fan. So he was in awe. And Boosie didn't talk too much. Mike really,
I didn't know he was
I don't
there.
want to say read him. He schooled him.
That part.
He really sunned him.
Yeah.
Throughout the whole episode
Yeah.
on different aspects.
Yeah.
Like everything Boosie said.
I want to hear that now.
It was the best 30 minutes I listened to on a podcast outside of us. And a couple other podcasts to be Lovey Scott, The Mile Higher,
the Simp Chronicles,
Lights Out, The Simp Chronicles.
Boom.
I mean,
we ain't forgot about you, boo.
Just a few of my favorites.
Cute self.
Those are a few of my favorite podcasts.
Hey.
So that's that. So
Wow.
we love Mike Tyson podcast.
Yeah, that's nice.
We got some big news for y'all. Season 2 of Versus is coming out on 11/19. Now
I'm not so excited about the matchup.
Now opening up season 2 will be none other than T.I.
Yeah.
and
Jeezy.
Jeezy.
Yeah.
Now, okay.
You know the thing is,
It wasn't a good opener upper.
I feel like, but I feel like can they go against each other? Yes. I mean, I guess. But the thing is, that's not my favorite genre. You know what I mean? Like, that's not, it's like, oh, have I listened to Jeezy? Yeah. Do we got some bops? Yeah.
Are we going to watch it?
No. Have I listened to T.I.? Yeah. Do we got some bops? Yeah. Am I going to host a party for it like I did for Brandy and Monica and Gladys and Patty?
No.
Not at all. Not the least bit.
Oh, and shout out to Lisa Ray, who said that she's going to do her OnlyFans account, child.
Oh.
I think she started it.
Really? Lisa Ray?
Yeah.
Somebody want to see it.
We don't know what she's going to show.
So, okay, that leads me...
Right now, the Bad Girls Club is having their reunion on OnlyFans.
Okay.
Which is said to be being picked up by Zeus.
Now, here's my thing with OnlyFans.
Okay. You only want to see the dicks.
No. Yes. That's it. At the end of the day, yes, that's it. So, OnlyFans to me is like, OnlyFans is for pwn, like POHN, pwn that way. Pwn. Cash App, y'all.
Cash App sipping and tripping. Cash App sipping and tripping. Hold the G's. Hold the G's.
OnlyFans is just like, OnlyFans is porn to me.
But OnlyFans was created for artists to have their stuff out there.
True.
And then the sex
took it over. Yeah, the sex.
So I like the fact, but I do like the fact that there could be a balance.
Okay.
You can go there and get your material to do stuff, or you can get
your adult content.
You can get some other stuff.
Now, what I don't like is all the celebrities, because all the celebrities know that it's about the pwn, right? So you've had a couple celebrities now, one of whom I forget her name, child, but she changed the whole way OnlyFans conducts business and pays people, because she jumped on OnlyFans and promised some stuff that she did not deliver on, had all these people subscribe at $25, $40 a pop, and then didn't deliver on it, so everybody wanted their money back. So OnlyFans actually changed the way that they pay the people who perform or whatever because of her. They delayed. Normally they used to get paid like every week or so like that out of their subscriptions. Now they delay it like 2 weeks to a month.
Oh wow!
Because they had over 100,000 people asking for a refund for some shit she promised and did not deliver.
Somebody, child, that was whack.
Here's the thing. I click your button. Usually I'm a little intoxicated, tipsy. If I'm surfing Twitter and I see you got OnlyFans and I don't want to see it, I go, okay, cool, right? Ooh. And who is that? And then, I subscribe, see what I want to see in my intoxicated moment of weakness. And then if I remember, if I'm in a clear enough state of mind, I immediately tap unsubscribe, because you will not charge me next month, okay? Because I didn't see what I wanted to see. I'm saying. For me, the whole thing with porn is there's way too much free stuff on the interwebs for me to be paying for it. You know what it's just, it's too much. Now, some of them, baby, I'm going to give you this little $4.99, $5.99 for this month. That's what I'm going to do, just because you deserve it. Yeah. Okay?
So, let's go into our download alert.
Download alert.
I can't. So, download alert this week is going to be her. Her new song, Damage. Yes. Make sure you guys are liking it.
It's
you guys are downloading it, streaming it,
yes.
sharing it to your friends.
Yes.
Tell your grandmama to stream it, your auntie, your uncle.
It's a bop.
Your messy auntie.
I feel like it's
if
one
you
of
don't
those,
like it, just keep screaming it.
It's one of those R&B songs that like an older person get into, not even know who she is. Like if you just got it playing in the background, like your mom or your young auntie, will be like, oh, okay, that'd be big jamming to it a little bit.
Make sure you guys are listening, following, liking, subscribing to our guest tonight, Eli Liberty.
Yes, please.
So when we get married, is my name gonna be Martell Liberty?
There's that stalking thing
again. So anyway, thank you so much, Eli, for coming on our show.
It was amazing
with us.
Yes,
we will see much more of him. And
the concert this weekend, and then something else on
possibly.
Possibly. Our people have been in touch with his people.
Yes.
Boom.
And if you want a manager, just call us.
That part.
We need a manager.
We need
Shantae.
We need us Shantae. Absolutely.
Shantae.
You got to check out.
Shantae,
you got to check out the interview to find out about Shantae, honey. You got to get you a Shantae.
They already listened to it.
Exactly. Go back and listen to it again.
So
Shantae.
That is our show tonight, y'all.
Hello.
We love y'all. We will see y'all next week at
Sippin' and Trippin'.
Bye.
Sippin' and trippin' and Sipping and tripping it, yeah. Sipping and tripping it, yeah. Sipping and tripping it, yeah. Sipping and tripping, yeah. Sipping and tripping it, yeah. Then you want my shop. Sipping and tripping, yeah. Sipping and tripping, yeah. Sipping and tripping it.